Have you ever faced a financial crisis and wished you had a safety net? Life has a knack for throwing us curveballs, and sometimes these unexpected surprises come with a hefty price tag. It could be a sudden job loss, a medical emergency, a major car repair, or a leaky roof that can't wait. These are financial crises, and they can strike at any time. When they do, they can turn your world upside down. Imagine the peace of mind that comes from knowing you have a buffer, a safety net, to cushion the blow. That's the power of financial preparedness. It gives you the freedom to navigate these storms without going under. It's the difference between a temporary setback and a long-term financial disaster. Without a financial safety net, an unexpected crisis can send you spiraling into debt. Remember, when it comes to financial stability, prevention is always better than cure. Imagine if there was a way to weather these financial storms without going into debt. Well, that's where the concept of an emergency fund comes into play. An emergency fund, in its simplest form, is a stash of money set aside to cover the financial surprises life throws your way. These unexpected events can be stressful and costly. Think of it as a financial safety net. It's there to catch you when you fall, or rather, when your finances do. It's the buffer between you and high-interest debt when serious unexpected costs arise. This fund can help you navigate through financial crises without resorting to credit cards or loans, thus saving you from the clutches of debt. But it's not just about the money. It's about the sense of security it provides. Knowing that you have this reserve ready for unforeseen expenses can give you peace of mind. Remember, an emergency fund is not just a bank account, it's a peace of mind provider. Now you might be wondering, how do I create such a fund? Well, let's break it down into digestible steps. Firstly, set a goal. This is how much you want to save. A good starting point is 3 to 6 months worth of your living expenses. This may sound like a lot, but remember, this fund acts as your financial safety net. Next, let's talk about contributions. It's important to regularly contribute to your fund. Even small amounts can make a significant difference over time. Think of it like this: if you save just $25 a week, that's $1,300 in a year. Now you might be thinking, how can I remember to do this every week? That's where automatic transfers come in handy. Set up a system where a specific amount is automatically transferred from your checking account to your savings account on a certain day every week or month. This way, you're consistently saving without even thinking about it. Lastly, be patient. Building an emergency fund doesn't happen overnight. It's a marathon, not a sprint. It might take a while, but every step you take gets you closer to your goal. And there you have it. That's the step-by-step process to start building your emergency fund. Remember, the key to building an emergency fund is consistency and patience. So start today and secure your financial future. Once you've built your emergency fund, it's important to maintain it. Now, maintaining doesn't just mean letting it sit there and collect dust. It requires discipline, vigilance, and a clear understanding of what constitutes an emergency. The first step is resisting the temptation to dip into your fund for non-emergencies. That shiny new smartphone or that dream vacation might seem tempting, but remember, this fund is your safety net, not your treat jar. It's there to catch you when you fall, not to propel you towards unnecessary expenses. Secondly, only use the fund when it's truly appropriate. A sudden job loss, a significant medical expense, a major car repair. These are situations that qualify as emergencies. An emergency is something that threatens your survival, not just your desire for comfort. Now, if you do need to use the fund, which is its intended purpose after all, don't beat yourself up about it. Just make sure that once you're back on your feet, you prioritize rebuilding it. This is not a one-and-done deal, it's an ongoing commitment to your financial well-being. Finally, it's crucial to periodically review your emergency fund. Your financial situation will change over time, and so should your safety net. With an emergency fund in place, you'll be better prepared for whatever financial storms may come your way.